we're tracking all the election-related updates right here on News 9, and even as Karnataka celebrates democracy, we are seeing the BBMP Commissioner Lakshmi Narayana go out and cast his vote. And we are seeing noted personalities coming in for sure, even as there is a steady flow of voters as well. But if you are sitting at home, if you are lazy to get out and cast your vote, if you think that your single vote cannot make a difference, well, you're certainly wrong. There are a history of candidates who've lost because of a single vote as well. So your vote is equally precious. So go out there, cast your vote, feel proud, feel important, and get that precious mark on your finger and show it off right here on News 9. You can click a selfie, you can send it to us, and we will air it right here on News 9. And you can be extremely proud of the fact that you too had a contribution in deciding who will be governing the country in the next 5 years.
Absolutely, Nishita. But of course, at this point, we have to highlight to our viewers, do not click your selfie inside the polling booth, because that will definitely put you in a lot of trouble. But besides that, of course, it looks like a lot of seers, mud seers also coming out, casting their vote. What we have to keep in mind is that everyone is equal on this day. Everyone's vote will have the same weightage. And of course, earlier we also saw the commissioner going ahead and casting his vote. Of course, he will be a very, very busy man today. But besides that, in Tumkur, the Siddhaganga mud seer going ahead and casting his vote. Definitely very, very nice to see that at that age he's still coming out. They're setting an example for all his devotees. Shiv Kumar Swamiji, they're going ahead and casting his vote, and definitely going ahead and sending the right message to all his devotees that come what may, go out there and cast your vote.
Well, that's right. In fact, that is the Shiv Kumar Swamiji of the Siddhaganga Math who has come in to cast his vote, and he too he's 107 years old. And he has come out to cast his vote, to make his vote feel important. So all of you who are lazy and are sitting at home and have decided a long day today to go out and enjoy instead of casting your vote and being responsible, take a cue from Siddhaganga Matsya Shivakumara Swamiji, who is 107 years old. Even a few days back, he spoke to News 9 and he spoke about the importance of voting and how each and every individual needs to understand the value of his vote, needs to come out and vote, because these are the votes that eventually make a difference. These are the votes that give the country the power to decide who will be governing them in the future, rather than a handful of people deciding it. It will be the entire country practically coming together and deciding who will be governing them. So do not be lazy, take a cue, and as we have all seen it in the past, there is no caste, creed, there is no discrimination. Of course, there is an age limit for you to cast your vote, but apart from that, there is absolutely no discrimination. So go out there, cast your vote. It is extremely important, as this 107-year-old Swamiji, Shivakumar Swamiji, who enjoys a lot of respect in Karnataka. In fact, not only just politicos, but people, devotees to respect Shivakumar Swamiji extremely. He minces no words. He minces no words if he has to make his displeasure clear, and he has gone ahead and decided to tell people that they need to cast their vote. We are in the 21st century, we are a huge country, we are a subcontinent, and hence democracy is of utmost importance in our country. If each and every community, if each and every citizen needs to be given his right. So take a cue, go out there and cast your precious vote.
Absolutely, Rashida. Very heartwarming to also see Shiv Kumar Swamiji going ahead and casting his vote, but also Pramod Mutalik going out there to cast his vote. This is in Hubli, and of course Pramod Mutalik himself is contesting this time around. Remember, it was very embarrassing for him when he was brought in to the BJP fold and then ousted within a matter of a couple of hours, and of course he is going ahead and casting his vote from Dharwad, and his competitor, we could say, Prahlad Joshi there in Hubli, going ahead and casting his vote. Remember, Pramod Mutalik is contesting from Hubli, Dharwad, as well as Bangalore South, to go ahead and provide some competition and put himself against Anand Kumar. But besides going ahead and casting his vote in Dharwad, we're looking at Prahlad Joshi, the BJP candidate from Dharwad constituency, casting his vote in Hubli.
Well, it is quite It was quite amazing, in fact, to go on and see that it was Prahlad Joshi himself who had welcomed Pramod Mutalik to the party, but within a day, the equations had changed. The BJP was not happy with the inclusion of Prahlad Joshi into the party, and that's the reason why they decided against the idea. And we are seeing voting proceed at a brisk pace in Udupi as well, as we are seeing some prominent personalities coming in to cast their vote.
Of course, all through the day, we will be seeing several VIPs and politicians coming out and casting their vote. And there you have it, Balakrishnan, the Bangalore Central candidate, finally casting his vote. He did patiently wait in the queues like a typical Aam Aadmi there, and went ahead and cast his vote. He is, of course, present alongside his daughter and his wife. And, of course, it looks like this particular elections, this polling day, will be more significant to him than any in the past. He was seen all smiles this morning, waiting in that queue rather patiently, and V. Balakrishnan, someone who can probably turn things around in Bangalore Central for PC Mohan, casting his vote. Well, the ever calm man, in fact, once again, I had spent a day with him while campaigning, and he was seen with such a calm demeanor, almost so confident that he will make it through, that he will go ahead and perform well. But also what was nice to see was that he's very close to his family, a very close family man as well, and so it's very typical.
Well, in fact, Balakrishna's campaign was also covered right here on News9. He's the Aam Aadmi Party candidate. He was the former CFO of Infosys, and now he has taken his plunge into politics. Of course, this is his first elections, and he is facing Rizwan Arshad of the Congress, as well as the incumbent MP PC Mohan of the BJP. Of course, an uphill task, as we are seeing a lot of activity. We saw a lot of activity in the Bangalore Central constituency. It is one of the more crucial constituencies as far as Bengaluru is concerned. The CBD comes under Bangalore Central constituency. A lot of revenue that comes from the Bangalore Central constituency. At the same time, a lot of problems that people in the Bangalore Central constituency witness. There is a lot of traffic issues. There is a lot of water problems. There is a lot of garbage issues, and there are basic civic amenities that Bangalore Central has faltered on, and that's the reason why any leader coming to power in Bangalore Central will need to be watchful of the issues that people face. Well, AICC General Secretary Hari Prasad there casting his vote from Sadashiv Nagar is what you see in your television screen. Several prominent personalities coming in early to ensure that they cast their precious vote first thing in the day. Well, there is a reason why the Election Commission has decided that people will not be working today, that it will be a day off, not only for government officials, has also pushed for several private industrial units, several business establishments to go ahead and give a day off to their employees, because voting is that important. Voting for each and every individual, so that each and every individual's interests and wishes and aspirations are represented in the government that is to be formed, is important. And that's the reason why you should go out and cast your vote. And after you cast your vote, do click a picture of, do click a selfie of with a precious mark on your thumb and send it to us, and we will show it right here on News9. But ensure that you do not click it inside the polling booth, otherwise you can invite some consequences that you wished you hadn't.
Absolutely, Nishita. It is important for us to remember the law while being very enthusiastic about the voting at the same time. Of course, not the index finger this time around. It is going to be the thumb. So no doubt everyone's going to be flaunting their thumbs for the next many days to come. And C.T. Ravi also going ahead and casting his vote in Chikmagalur there. So every single VIP, as we expected, going out and casting his vote. Sandalwood also coming out in full gusto there. Ganesh coming out and casting his vote in Bengaluru. Of course, it is very important that these actors go ahead and cast their vote, set the right example for the society, and Ganesh ensuring that he is also one of those early birds who go ahead and cast their vote. Ganesh present along with his wife there to cast his vote in Bengaluru.
That's right. In fact, Ganesh's wife Shilpa accompanying him even as they go in to cast their vote. It is extremely important, as you rightly mentioned, Akshata, for such prominent personalities to actually come out, as they have a huge fan following, and that will probably egg the people to come out and cast their vote and probably tell them about the importance of casting one's vote. So it is extremely important for such prominent personalities to come out, and Golden Star Ganesh casting his golden vote along with Shilpa, his wife, standing like any other common man in the queue. So let's tell all our viewers today, everyone is a common man. Each and every person is important. Each and every person's vote is important. So do come out there, feel like a celebrity, click a picture of yourselves, and we will make you a celebrity by putting your picture on our channel.
Well, it is definitely something to flaunt, something to be very, very proud of, considering that it is on this day that democracy is highlighted more than any other day, because everyone is equal in the eyes of democracy on this very day. It doesn't matter what kind of riches you hold, it doesn't matter what kind of status you hold, your vote will count just as much as the person right next to you. So, of course, it is very important that personalities like Ganesh or anybody else for that matter, who do in fact have quite a sizable following, come out and cast their vote, because with that they're setting the right example. But so far, hopefully, fingers crossed, Nishita, we will look at a better turnout than what we have seen. It has been a tad disappointing to say in the past. A lot of talk about how Bengaluru is the IT hub, but past that we have seen a dismal turnout, and hopefully this time around things will change. But voting being delayed in Banashankari's second stage as well. We've already seen quite a bit of delays, and now in Banashankari, as an EVM has malfunctioned at booth number 121. This is in the BNMS school. Besides that, also in booth number 119, there has been a malfunctioning of an EVM reported, and this was in the Aurobindo school. So, of course, quite a bit of delays being witnessed there. Besides all the preparations, it looks like the EVMs have given in several places. We've already seen a delay in Chandra layout. In Shantinagar, our colleague Nabila took us through problems faced by due to the EVMs, and now in Banashankari's second stage as well, two booths, booth number 1, 1 and 9, as well as booth number 121, facing issues as the EVMs in these two booths have malfunctioned. We'll slip into a short break. On the other side, we will bring you more updates. Stay tuned. Well, tracking at polling day in Karnataka here, and already we're looking at several political bigwigs, several VIPs, several influential people coming out and casting their vote. It's almost been 1.5 hours since voting began, and several people have already come out. What you're seeing on your screens is B.S. Yediyurappa casting his vote from Shimoga, Suresh Angadi from Belagavi, Suttur Swamiji, and besides that, Oscar Fernandez also going ahead and casting their vote. In fact, all of these people came out in a full spirit of democracy, several of them with their entire family, and going ahead and casting their vote and getting that precious mark on their thumbs.
Absolutely. There we see Oscar Fernandez, the Union Minister, too, coming in to cast his vote along with his wife Blossom Fernandez. They have come in to cast their vote, and Prahlad Joshi there coming in to cast his vote